So, suppose you have a youngster who's in a Tier 2 intervention, and your data is flat like that. And you're using a program that has a good research base. What might be some of the things that you might vary? We don't want to jump to Tier 3 right away with our first shot. So what are some of the things that you might do differently or vary to get a different kind of growth out of this youngster? Let's rule out non-academic variables. What else might we look at to adjust?
Change the reading materials. So
you're going you might change the intervention. That might be a first thing. Hey, this data's so bad, we're doing some other intervention.
Or the material used.
Oh!
Found something of interest.
Yeah. Let's alter the materials. So you're saying high interest materials. Is that what you're getting?
Yes.
Getting interest that's more salient than for the youngster. Okay?
You might change the time and frequency.
Yes! The time. We're working with this kid at 2:30 in the afternoon, and the buses are coming in. You know, go by the window, and he's got one foot in the door, one in the chair. Yeah, let's change the time. Let's change the second one. You said the frequency. Maybe we're not giving enough. We're not doing this often enough. Other things you might alter.
Maybe the length of time. Maybe he needs 2 15-minute blocks rather than
Yes.
an hour.
Yes. That's right. And that's what the interventionist, whoever's providing the support, says, yeah, this guy's cool for the first 10 minutes. Then I've lost him. It's like, so easy to deal with that. Easily said to deal with that. Sometimes it's tough to carve that out. But right, let's split that up and get 20 minutes of intense instruction versus 10 minutes of intense instruction and 20 minutes of chasing the kid around the room trying to get him to attend. Other things. Depending on the situation. Did you have another?
Change the adult that they're working
Oh,
with.
yeah, that's my favorite. All right. Change the person. That's right. You might have a paraprofessional. Let's put a licensed teacher in there. So here are some of the things that we can deal with. One of the things the research tells us that the closer and this makes sense, it's all learning theory. The closer we get feedback about our performance, the better off we are. So when we're working with the youngster, a lot of the assessment, a lot of the programs we use with kids require us to make errors. Let's make sure we're doing that correctly. How much time are we spending on these tests that are pushing the youngster to achieve at a higher level, and how much are spent on times that are at their more instructional level? We've got to get that balance there so the youngster isn't frustrated. Number of opportunities to respond is huge. We've got them in a 5-person group. Let's move them to a 3-person group so they're more actively involved. Transitions within instruction. I've been in high school classrooms where the class starts at 10:10. I'm looking at my watch. It's 10:20, and we still got kids coming in. And then the kids look, and the class is supposed to go 45 minutes. 10 minutes left of class. They look at the clock, and they're all packing up. And like that, you've lost huge amounts of time. Well, the same thing happens in our instructional periods. How much time is shifting papers, books? Am I prepared? Are the materials ready? The duration of the intervention. Do we want to try this for another 2 weeks? Are we thinking that this youngster, and this is where you have to get the input from the interventionist. I just got this feeling that he's about to hit it. You know how you ever work with kids with the light bulb comes on? The light bulb's about to come on. Let's do it for another couple of weeks and then come back. Okay. The frequency, and that's what you already talked about. When, the amount of time for each one. Who's the instructor?